Unbelievable. Tinubu disgraced Buhari, tells Nigerians, if I become president, no matter how long you protest, we are going to remove the subsidy with which Nigeria has been defrauded. Remember that Buhari tried to remove it but brought it again. Everything Buhari promised, nothing was done. Nothing was fulfilled. Subsidy is part of it. The promise when Buhari was campaigning, one of the big points of the campaign was that he talked about fuel subsidy and told Nigerians that they are being deceived with the whole subsidy thing and that when he becomes president, he will remove it. But the truth of the matter is, whatever Buhari was saying, he was not even aware of what he was saying because he never wrote those scripts. Those were never his thoughts put down. Those were other people's thoughts, what they have seen concerning Nigerians, experts, and have written those things. So he read them to us. Somebody can come, anybody can represent anybody and read his speech. Okay, so he read them to us and we believed it. But that was a lie, a fallacy, the worst trick or the worst thing that could possibly ever happen. So what happened? They went there, they saw it, and they came back and they said, this is not what we envisage. This is not what we thought about. And at the end of the day, see where we are today. So these are some possibilities and some of the things that are going on and why Nigerians must continue to look. Our very own brother, Shiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has promised that if he becomes president, if they like, they should what's it called now, have a protest. They will be tired of protesting. They said because the subsidy must go. That it has been a big lie. Okay, including Buhari. So the guy bashed Buhari. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. No matter how long you protest, we are going to remove subsidy, Tinubu declares. Tinubu also vowed to tackle the difficult security situation in the country upon entering office if he becomes the president. Tinubu, in one of his rallies, has pleaded to Nigerians that previous administration has failed, and they have failed woefully, especially the trick and the lies of petrol subsidy, which he has said he will make sure he gets away with and make sure that Nigerians enjoy the true benefits of their nation. Including Buhari's administration, Tinubu agrees has failed. This has sparked up a lot of reactions. He said he will stop the scheme no matter how long Nigerians protest against its removal. It will be there. He will remove the subsidy. And if anybody says anything, they will be tired of saying it. Tinubu said this while speaking at the business lounge with business owners titles Business Forward at the Wing Victoria Island, Lagos on Thursday, December the 22nd. In a subsequent statement from his media office, Tinubu said, how can we be subsidizing fuel consumption of Cameroon, of Niger, of Benin Republic? No matter how long you protest, we are going to remove this subsidy. Previous administration has failed. And even the very one that is there, we know they have all failed. Wow. So you agree, Tinubu, and you are part of the administration. You brought it into being. Let's continue. The former governor of Lagos State promised to take bold decision that would turn the economy around. And one of such will be firm decision on the fuel subsidy. On security, Tinubu vowed to tackle the difficult security situation in the country upon entry office. It said, first, the primary responsibility of government is to protect the lives and property of the people, of our citizens. This administration has failed woefully. We will correct that. That's why we're asking for an opportunity to fix it. As governor of Lagos, fixing the difficult security situation I inherited was the first item on my list. Only after we secured the state and changed its reputation for the better could we embark on the economic reform that have ultimately produced the vibrant and active mega city of today. I am committed to securing Lagos from violence and fear of such violence. Terror, kidnapping, and banditry have no place in our society. I envisioned upon entering office we will remove and implement several measures, Tinubu said. He added that his administration will increase the number of our military and non-military security forces and establishment of special anti-terrorist group to tackle and special force unit to save Nigeria today. So this is what is happening. Okay, this is what is happening, and we just have to begin to ensure that at the end of the day, no stone is left unturned. Every single one of us are working like we should. Tinubu is making a solemn promise and a vow to Nigerians that upon securing the opportunity to become the president of the country, there are things he has at heart and in mind, and this will be his priority. First and foremost will be to secure the country. Okay, the first and foremost on the list will be to secure the country, and he will take both steps. And I mean, he has said it to you again and again. I don't want to hear, for instance, say Tinubu become president, somebody say it's too high-hearted. No, he has told Nigerians that if they like, they will protest. They will be tired of protest. You don't hear Ramon. He said they will protest because protest is a form of which the people are able to say to the government, we are unhappy with such, and then the government immediately will start looking for a way to say, if this number of people can agree together, carrying these placards, being on the street, strikes and all that, then let's review our strategy. Let's reconsider what's going on. But our brother is saying to us that he will not bother. He will not bother. That all those things they are talking about is a mirage. He will not even bother. He will not. He will not bother at all. That's what he will do. Will be first and foremost. It will first and foremost to secure, which is good, because when there is security, other things can follow. For Tinubu, he said the first thing will be the security, and once the security is in place, he will begin to look at other areas and avenues, and after the security, then we will look at the fuel subsidy. He agrees, and he said even this administration has failed, because the very number one core duty of any administration, this administration has failed on it already. Security of lives and property of the citizens, of which Buhari scored 0. He did not score 1, he scored 0. So Tinubu is asking for an opportunity to come to the office and, make the wrongs right. Okay, make the wrongs right. You should be given an opportunity. Then it said the wrongs will be put back in place, and Nigerians cannot truly freely enjoy what they needed to enjoy. So in case you are not aware, there are real issues going on down there, and Shiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is making a lot of promises again and again. Nigerians were the ones to look at it and say, this man has promised us, we believe him, we want to go with him. If that's your choice, or you want to say, no, I don't trust him, but we'd rather go with this candidates. Our job is not to tell you who to vote for, but to give you an informed decision, an informed information, so much so that when you are making decisions, you are informed. You know the good, the bad, the ugly. Whatever decision you make as an adult, you are responsible for the consequences that follows after. So these are things that must now be considered and looked at, and at the end of the day, Nigeria can now move forward, and things can begin to look up, and we can begin to say, this is our nation. Bye for now.